Warm greetings. Time to pursue the English news. The Afghan government approved 16 new contracts during the last meeting of the National Procurement Commission chaired by President Mohammad Ashraf Ghani. The Office of the President Ark Palace said a total of 19 contracts were reviewed during the meeting and 16 of them approved for the execution. The contracts approved during the meeting include air travel services for 30,350 pilgrims to Saudi Arabia, educational cost for the students based in India, Turkey and Malaysia who are currently doing their bachelor's and master's degree, road asphalt work from Zazai area to Ahmad Khair area close to Durham line in Paktia, and procurement of gas for the VIP protection unit. Militants affiliated with the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria terrorist group have suffered casualties in the air strike conducted in southeastern Ghazni province of Afghanistan. The Ministry of Defense of Afghanistan said on Saturday that 5 militants affiliated with the terror group were killed in Khogyani district. The source for the added that 6 militants affiliated with the terror group were also wounded during the air strike and some of their weapons and ammunition were destroyed. Neither government or militant and terrorist groups, including ISIS loyalists, have not commented regarding the report so far. Pope Francis has addressed tens of thousands of pilgrims in St. Peter's Square, where he prayed for an end to the war in countries including Syria. He said, "Today we ask for the fruits of peace for the whole world, to begin with the beloved and martyred Syria." Pope Francis, head of the Roman Catholic Church, said the pontiff delivered a traditional to the city and the world's Easter message from the central Balkany, where he earlier celebrated Mass. Pope Francis also prayed for peace in the Holy Land, Yemen, the Democratic Republic of Congo, North and South Korea, Ukraine and Venezuela. And today he said, "We ask for the fruits of peace for the whole world, to begin with the beloved and martyred Syria, whose population is exhausted by a war whose end is not investigated." On this day of Easter, the light of Christ illuminates the consciences of all political and military leaders in order to stop immediately the ongoing massacre, he said. An estimated 500,000 Syrians have died and millions have been displaced in the war, which started about 7 years ago. Those attending the service at the Vatican underwent heavy security checks following terrorism raids across Italy last week. And Hilma and Ulama members have formed a committee to work with the protesters in Lashkar city in a bid to get their demands for a ceasefire agreed to. The Ulama committee will reportedly work with the protesters and hold talks with the Taliban. This came after a committee stepped in and got the protesters to end their hunger strike, which started on Thursday. Meanwhile, the protesters said on Sunday they ended their hunger strike when the Ulama members promised to start negotiation with the Taliban on their behalf. The Ulama members have also reportedly promised protesters they will encourage more people to join sit-in protests for peace, and that was launched after a deadly car bombing at stadium last weekend. The Ulama members meanwhile said by the end of the week they will encourage people through mosques to join the peace rally, that they will also start talks with the Taliban. The High Peace Council Deputy Chief Habiba Sarabi, meanwhile, on Sunday welcomed Helmand Peace Rally, but also called on Taliban to end the war and join the peace process. Thank you for joining. Take care. Bye.